Live from Blue River Stadium, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Big storyline of this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. Just hasn't seemed to be able to. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Yeah, he's definitely had his struggles so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone. But it's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
Next offering upstairs. Got him swinging. One gone here.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's Jesse Winker. Hit in the air, center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Makes the catch. Out number 2. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Two down, nobody on. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Down and away for ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Lindor zipping around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. That one missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. And that is out of play. And now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the right-hander deals.
Full count.
In the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
One ball, no strikes.
In the dirt. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Line drive. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score. Ruth hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
So 2 on. 2 away. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
1-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit. It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1. Jose Siri up next for the Mets. Two on, 2 outs. That's in there. Now 3-2.
Full count.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And getting to start, Clay Holmes.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Inside.
Nope, that's in.
And it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And a ground ball to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
And next for L.A., Cal Raleigh. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. A little out front there as he swings through it.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next offering is fouled back. Ohtani gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
Come on, big dumper.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Come on, Dodgers!
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Taylor makes the play, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 4th.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now.
Aaron.
And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Eugenio Suarez.
Boogie swinging the bat really well. 9 home runs last month. I'm sure he was itching to try to get to 10. So take that as motivation coming into this new month. They better deal with him very carefully.
No,
Aaron Judge stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one the other way. Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Yamamoto back to work. That one fouled off. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Not close with that one. It's 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
No, that's a tough one to swallow as a hitter when the first base umpire rings you out from 100-something feet away. But Somebody's got to make the call, and that's usually the best angle.
And that was a really close one, but it's hard to argue the call right there, yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it right.
Starling Marte up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Out to short, Kim. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And here is Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. Pretty nice play there.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he swings through that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Just a slow ground ball this time. McNeil throw to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
The left fielder.
Masataka Yoshida steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit in the air left field. Taylor under this one. Makes the grab, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Vientos.
That one outside. Ball one.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And there's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Pete Alonso. Doubled his first time up. Not even close there. 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Comebacker to the mound. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Walked his first time. Ball 1 low. And a curve drops in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Ohtani.
And that one fouled off.
Ball. 1-2.
Next offering is outside. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Rip towards third. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Come on, Cal.
Just missed. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, right fielder Babe.
And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1. That one down the line. He gets there with the slide. The throw. What a play. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
McNeil.
That hit him.
Take your base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the
Tyrone
Mets,
Taylor
the left
now
fielder,
at the plate.
Tyrone.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one misses, and that's ball one. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Grounder might be two. One at second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Jose Siri.
One and oh.
Siri, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they're up 3-2. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Aaron Judge. And he takes a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
0-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Good late bite on that slider.
Now
Got the hitter out in
the
front,
second
rolled
baseman.
over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And here comes Tommy Edman. First pitch
That missed. That's a ball.
misses. And a strike. The Mets leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Left field. Corrals it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And now
That's
1 and 2. Next offering
ball.
misses down and away. Popped up. McNeil brings it in for the third out. So they make short work of him there. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Mets 3 and the. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Marte.
Yamamoto back to work. And a slider misses down and away. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising as well because it's still a close game. You got a chance to win this one, and you have to consider the other 25 players on this team. They come to the ballpark every day looking to grind out a W.
And a quick out, number one. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker, 1 for 2.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Yamamoto winds and deals. Outside low, and it's 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. And he swings over the top there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one ripped right center field. That ball's carrying. That's long gone. A solo shot. His 11th of the year, and they add to the lead.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Yamamoto maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Almost got him. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's to third, Suarez. Lindor retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
No, that's inside.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Out to short, Lindor. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, number 6.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim.
Let's go, Dodgers.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And that's in there at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2, and that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And up next for Los Angeles, Masataka Yoshida. Fly to left his first time. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Buto getting ready to go. Razoban also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike. Kim, the runner at second with 1 away. Swung on, belted. That one carrying.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Clay Holmes will depart.
Now pitching for
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jose Buto.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-4.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 down, runner at first. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
1-0.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Buto checks the runner. Ohtani back in. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Shohei on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Fought off foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. They get 2 and draw even again. We're through 5 and we are tied. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Dodgers, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And that
No,
misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next pitch in for a strike, and now 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
1 and 2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
McNeil, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now, Babe Ruth. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tied at 4. Inside, just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
That one misses. 3-2 now.
You got a full count.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game.
One more time.
And Judge spoils that one. just missed. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets him to chase after that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one way inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Hit on the ground to short. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Check on the runner, and Judge back in safely. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Judge on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting it into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Ball 1 to Taylor.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. Kim in the hole. Jump throw. And it beats him. What a play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Inside, just missed. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. 1 down, base is empty.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Starling Marte. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Line drive caught.
Well, he made a great bid to untie this ball game with that swing. Hit an absolute bolt, but it just wasn't meant to be.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses. Ball one. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That's towards center. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Huascar Brazoban. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 43.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Infield shifted to the pull side.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Brazoban goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz getting loose out there. Tied at 4. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Digging in, Hesung Kim. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
In the air to left center. Series sizing it up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Kikuchi back to work, and that misses. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Mark Vientos will hit next. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Judge hustles it back in. Go ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. You say Kikuchi won't go any further, and it's
Now pitching for
so they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Darren O'Day. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Now it's going to be Pete Alonso off the mark there, and that is ball one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
Man, you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez.
That's the ball.
That one missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Next offering is fouled back.
Two and one.
In the dirt, but kept close. Alonso over at first with one away.
No, that's out.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Kim tossed to second, on to Freeman, double play, inning over. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Edwin Diaz.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike one.
0-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Cole, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Nunez getting loose as well. Next pitch is outside. That's inside. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. That one hooked foul. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
it's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
But that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Cal Raleigh steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. And strike 2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Outside low. And a count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one not close. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Cut out and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
McNeil. Now pitching.
Yuki Matsui taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one fouled off. Going to count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Line drive, base hit right field.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
The center fielder, Jose Siri.
And the batter now, Jose Siri. 1 for 3. This one in the air. Freeman makes the grab. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Matsui. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is and down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. Mets strand one as they hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Garrett Cole.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ruth swings through it for strike one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Out to short, Lindor. Slings it across. One out, bottom of the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
2-2.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
now back.
Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
It's 0-1.
A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Slap the other way, foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.